What's going on, you guys? How we doing today? Today we're going to talk about pump and dumps, stock promotion, pump and dump chat rooms. I mean, they're everywhere out here, all over. You just got to know where to look. And the thing that I don't look down on pump and dumps. I don't frown on them. I know they're bad. At the end of the day, that's where I say to you guys, you really have to educate yourself on this game, because a lot of newer people that come into this, they don't really know that they're participating and taking part in pump and dump schemes and stock promotion schemes. They're just trying to make money. And we all know a lot of people, a lot of time, what they do, they just want to follow alerts. They don't want to educate themselves, like we've said. They just want to follow hot stock picks and get that money every single day, just like the guru, how he be flexing his profits every day. That's a way to attract people to him. People see that this guy made $5,000 in a couple minutes day trading a stock. People say, hey, I want to do that too. That looks easy. So we're going to dive in, talk about all this stuff, break it down, and give you guys some examples of it as well. Let's see, let me pull up here real quickly. I was just talking about a pump and dump video that I've made in the past, and it just goes to show not a lot of people are out here educating themselves. I made this video almost 3 years ago. I made this video and it's only got 47 views. That's pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic. So what to look out for when it comes to pump and dumps? How do you spot them? How do you know if the stock is a pump and dump? There's multiple things to consider when spotting pump and dumps. Or you guys know how many chat rooms that are out there? You guys all watched that movie, The Wolf of Wall Street, right? With Leonardo DiCaprio pumping up them OTC pink sheet stocks. He was calling millionaires and having them buy hundreds of thousands of shares and pumping up these OTC penny stocks and making money on them, making millions of dollars. The way of pump and dumps over time has evolved and advanced. Back in the day, what it used to be was there was call centers. These gurus would rent out a warehouse. They would put like 200, 500 phones inside of this warehouse and hire people, and their main goal and job every day was to just call people, cold call people all day, and they would find a crappy company. Let's just find one real quick, just to give an example. It's got to be a penny stock, typically under $1. I don't see any this morning under $1. Cheapest one I see right now at the top of my head is ATHX. This is at $1 a share. So what they would do was they would cold call people, and they would pick this company, and they would tell the customer about the company, and they would throw in something like, hey, this company, they're on the verge of putting out big news that's going to hit the market, and this company's got a lot of growth potential. Are you interested in buying it? And they would do that. They would front load on these companies, or the companies, the CEO of the companies would go out and they would find stock promoters. If I was an insider in the company and I wanted to make money, I would hire a promoter to pump my stock. And if I have 500,000 shares in the company that I'm the CEO of, if I pay this promoter to pump up the stock, then I can unload and have a nice payday, right? So it goes from stock promotion with calls, then the internet came, and then a lot of people were doing email promotion, stock promotions. You would go to these message boards and these websites, and you would sign up for a newsletter, and usually about once a week you would get an email, and it would have the stock selection to pump for the week or the month, and it took off. And if you guys watch, this is where you got to have an open mind and try to be learning from a lot of people, you guys. This is where, when I first started out as a trader and I was educating myself in the stock market, one of the first people that I came across was Tim Sykes. Now, love him or hate this guy, a lot of people hate this guy for some reason. But Timothy Sykes, he really does teach you how to spot these scammy companies, stock promoters. If you follow Tim Sykes and you've learned from Tim Sykes, you already know what I'm talking about. Tim Sykes specializes in picking up on scammy companies, promotional stocks, stock promoters. He calls them cokeheads, but recently he's been having beef with a big guru on Twitter. And I'm not trying to stir the pot and the drama around. I'm just trying to make you guys aware of what's going on. Recently, Tim Sykes has been stabbing and calling out a big guru on Twitter. You guys may know him as Mr. Zack Morris. Mr. Zack Morris has been around for a while. He's got 500,000 followers on Twitter. And he's been recently calling Mr. Zack Morris out. And he's been tagging him in a lot of his tweets. Daily reminder that no matter how your day is going, it could be worse. You could be brainwashed by a cokehead promoter into losing 50 to 70% on CYN, STRN, MRAI. And these are just pump and dumps that a lot of people put out there. And to give you a realization, let's take a look real quick. Let's go into here. This is the stock bot, okay? And what this stock bot does is it monitors how many Discord servers out there use this stock bot, how many times they mention a specific ticker. And that's how it gets the top stocks. This stock bot is in a total of over 23,000 Discord servers. That's how many Discord servers out there that are using this stock bot. So these chat room pump and dump communities and gurus are out here everywhere. And we even had somebody here yesterday point out, let's get a scroll up here a little bit. This kind of stuff is toxic. Most people trying to teach trading are liars and deceivers. Think I might get off Twitter. And then you got people like this random Twitter guy here. His win streak extends to 18. And then he's putting down all the top stocks. I guess he called out and how much they went up. Stock like HD ran up 100%. TTD ran up 50%. Roku ran up 1,700%, I guess. I don't know. But all this is to lure people in. Like, wow, this guy called out all of these hot stocks before they exploded up. I'm going to listen to the stocks he calls out for that fast money. That's a lot. That's the number one goal a lot of people are trying to look out for, is that fast money. They want to get in on these stocks, get that quick, easy money, and then the rest is history, pretty much. Let me check something real quickly here before I continue on. All right. So the evolving of stock promotion, it went from email promotions, and then as the internet went from dial-up to internet, super fast, high-speed internet nowadays, everybody can have a chat room. Anybody can create a chat room. To create a Discord server, anybody can do it. It's absolutely free. And you can participate. Look at how many different Discord servers here that I am already in and I see. Let's go to one right here, Wall Street Bets, for example. Look at it, how many people are in this server here. And you could scroll down and see that there's a lot of people in here online, and they're interacting. With the recent explosion of GameStop, AMC, and Reddit, a lot of people really started to follow Reddit and Wall Street Bets because they were calling out these stocks and ultimately pumping them up. It's stock manipulation at its finest. It's illegal to do that. It's illegal to do that. It's stock manipulation. So when you got all these different gurus out here pumping up these small, low float stocks, and this is why a lot of traders and gurus, they'll follow low float stocks because they're easily manipulated. Easily manipulated. All you need is a little following, let's say 500 people. You find a low float stock, you announce it to those 500 people. They go off, half of them, 250 of them, market order in and buy. That imbalance is going to hit this stock, and it's going to be like a lightning bolt, and prices are going to rocket up. And then that's how the guru is able to unload into his followers. Clear-cut example, people don't want to study. Tim Sykes here, he's only got 310,000 followers. And he's been a part of Twitter here since 2007. So he's been in this game for a long time. Now let's take a look at Mr. Zack Morris. Mr. Zack Morris has been a part of Twitter since 2011. And he's got twice as much followers as Tim Sykes. He's got over 500,000 followers, you guys. So yeah, if any stock he calls out and puts out here on Twitter, and he's even mocking it, I feel super honored. Thank you all for the love. I love pumping. So he's almost in a way poking at the SEC, like, yeah, I pump these stocks. What are you going to do about it? And again, you guys, I'm not hating on Mr. Zack Morris. I'm only opening your eyes to what's going on out here. Because when new people come into the stock market, they have no idea what's going on. They just think they're participating in everyday trading activities, when all of this stuff is illegal. It's highly illegal. Stock manipulation at its finest. But the way I look at it, this is just another way to potentially see opportunity and take advantage of it that's out here in the stock market. So you scroll down and you see that we got some stock call outs from Mr. Zack Morrison, calling out some stocks, posting some gains. Recently, it looks like KBSF. Let's take a look at KBSF real quick. It's not even going to pull up. KBSF. Yeah, that's the stock. KBSF. I don't know why it's not pulling up. Let's look at another one. Or try to find another one. What we got? That's Roku. We want a low float stock. Like a penny stock. NRXP. So yeah, once again, NRXP here. This is a 1-minute chart. So you can just see by how spotty this chart is like this with the candlesticks. There's really not much volume flowing into this stock. There's not much volume at all. And when you have 500,000 followers and you promote something like this and it's at $2 a share, prices are just gonna rocket up if you get it to enough people. There's a lot of different pump and dump gurus that are out there. See, we're going way back to here. Notice how the stock rips up like that, and then over the course of time it just naturally decays even lower, giving back over what it originally spiked. It gave back everything and even more. A lot of times, once the pump and the promotion is over with, they fall and crumble super hard. Super hard. But we were going about talking, and we were putting together a pump and dump that I recorded 3 years ago. And it's from a guru that is well known by a lot of people. And I'm not calling him out either. But a lot of people know Deckmar trades. I like Deckmar trades. I learned a lot from this guy. I still follow him to this day. So let's dive into it and break it down real quick. And this is how you can spot a pump and dump, you guys. Right here. Let's blow this up. So you have a stock right here, like SFET, okay? This black area here, this was the previous trading day. Notice how there's no volume at all, right? There's no price action at all. So nobody is interested in this stock. It's got no volume. And it's a low float stock, which means there's a low supply out there. Low supply of something. If you have that wave of demand hit it, prices are going to rocket up. So the next day, this is pre-market right here. Once again, no volume going on it. No price action. You see up out of nowhere, the stock gets a volume surge right there, right? Right at about 9:40 is when you start to see volume come into the stock. 10 minutes after the market opened. And prices shot up from $2.25. It runs up just about $1 to $3.25. So you could have really loaded up at $2 a share. The stock ripped up $1 and made bank. Pick up 10,000 shares. Stock rips up $1 like that. That's 10,000 bucks in your pocket. You may be thinking like, yeah, right, dude, that's a lot of money to be making that fast. This is how these gurus do it, you guys. Warrior Trading, Deckmar, a lot of these gurus out here, a lot of them. It's an easy way to make money, especially when you're streaming live. So let's go back real quick here. Scroll to right here. And it's just all about, like I tell you guys, you're being a detective as a trader. You're paying attention to the environment, what people are talking about, what they're saying, what these other gurus are doing, and you're just quietly watching in the shadows, and you're putting together the clues and pieces of the puzzle. So right here, he says SFET, $556 gain. Full P&L. He's transparent as a mentor. Let's go a little bit. He blows it up. This is his entries and exits on that stock. And again, you guys, I'm not calling him out. I'm just making you aware of how pump and dumps are ran. They happen every day. And a lot of people are victims to them. New people that come into the market, they just don't know any better. So SFET, he bought here. It's got the time right there at 9:42:03. He was market ordering in right there at $2.50, $2.70. He was market ordering in. And then you see right as the stock runs up to $3, literally 30 seconds later, he was market order selling right as it was about to break $3. We all know Dekmar, when he streams, about how many people does he have watching him on average? He says he's got around 1,000 people in his community that he streams to. And then when he streams on YouTube for free, he's also got 1,000 people or more watching live there as well. So he's got about 2,000 people watching him trading live. 2,000 people. So now we go back forward. And right here, I'm plotting it out. This video is from 3 years ago, remember. You got 9:40 right there. That's about the time he was entering in. That's when all of the volume showed up right here. He was buying at 250s, 270s right here, and he was selling right up into here as it was about to break $3. So he's streaming to all of those people, and he announces, hey guys, I'm buying. I'm getting in on SFET. Those 2,000 people, most of them do the same. They pull up this stock, they market order in, and it's supply and demand takes into effect. You have that wave and that lightning bolt of demand hit the small supply of this stock. Prices are going to rocket up like that. That right there, you guys, is pump and dump trading 101. And that's why it's easy for these gurus to make money when they're streaming live and they're calling out these stocks like this, especially if they have a huge following. So going back to when we had people like Warrior Trading, you guys know Warrior Trading. Remember, Warrior Trading would stream live pre-market, and he would, what's Warrior Trading do? He looks at low float stocks, right? And even a time, this was like a year and a half ago for Warrior Trading. And again, I'm not trying to call this person out. It's just all about educating people. I don't have anything against Warrior Trading. I don't have anything against Dekmar. I mean, I love these guys. I don't hate anybody. But it's all about how you look at it and spot opportunity, right? I educate myself. I know how to read charts. I'm here every day. I see the same thing. It's all about how you look at it, and then look at it in a way of, okay, how can I take advantage of this? How can I develop a strategy to take part in this and take advantage of it as well, right? So we got Warrior Trading. Every morning he does a pre-market recap, and he also trades live pre-market, right? Pre-market trading, we all know it's super light volume. There's a lot of wicked volatility and price action going on. And when you have a stock that's low float and it's pre-market and you're announcing, hey guys, I'm buying, and you have people following, I mean, look at the P&Ls that this guy's able to pull in. It's pretty crazy. Making 14,000, 12,000, 6,000. I mean, this is a lot of money to be trading these low float small cap stocks, especially pre-market. So it's all in the way you look at things and you got to put it together yourself. Because there's a lot of newbie traders out here that just don't know any better. They don't know what to look out for. And then that's when they realize over time, like, dang, I've been taking part in a pump and dump chat room and I didn't even realize it. So that's why a lot of times as well, you guys won't see me. I'm not here to give out stock alerts or call out low float penny stocks and say buy here, sell there. It's just not my style. I don't want to be just another pump and dump guru out here. I want to trade stocks that have news. They're up for a reason. And that's where you got to ask yourself, if you pull up stocks that are gapping up and running, like CFVI, how it goes on a big run here. Why is it up and running? Does it have news? If not, then why is it up and running? You got to ask yourself those small questions, and don't look at pump and dumps and stock promotion as... I get a lot of comments on my videos, on pump and dump videos. People are complaining about how messed up it is and the people should be in jail or banned from trading. I don't look at it like that. I don't. I mean, if you're going to be naive and not educate yourself and blindly follow these gurus and their alerts, I mean, you kind of deserve to have your money taken away like that. Because that's why we say invest in your education. Don't worry about making money when you're new. Year one, rookie. Invest in your education. Educate yourself on what to look out for. Understand this game. And everything will fall into place over time. There's just too many people that fall victim to low float pump and dumps. And remember, it's all about your first experience. If it's your first week in the stock market and you're trying to day trade and you're following this guy and you ultimately lose, your first experience was a bad experience. So then now going forward, you're going to think it's all rigged because there's just these gurus out here pumping and dumping stocks and you can't trust nobody. That's why you got to be careful who you guys learn from. There's a lot of gurus out here that just strictly want to pump and dump stocks and take your money. They don't care about educating you. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, you guys. Just wanted to make another workshop video, promotional stock pump and dump stocks, what to look out for. If you guys go to the playlist section on my channel, there should be a pump and dump playlist. I have multiple videos in there from years ago that practically have 0 views. Nobody educates themselves